my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new here, hello, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you are back, welcome back. Today I am here with an unboxing from one of my favorite diamond painting shops, and this is actually from, I think this is from my Green Friday order, Green Thursday, Black Friday weekend order. This is actually from Jaded Gem Shop, and you guys, I'm so excited for these. Now, I appreciate that Jaded Gem Shop was extremely transparent right up front about turnaround times and keeping us up to date with when there were delays and stuff like that, because she creates all her kits to order. They're custom made to order. So sometimes delays like that will happen. She's really good with customer service and letting you know, and tries to be really transparent on the website. So I'm not at all upset about the length of time it took to get this order. And also I told her to like put me at the bottom of her pile so that she didn't have to worry. And these have been sitting for a minute. So all that to say, even though I'm saying now here mid-February that this is from my Black Friday weekend order, it hasn't actually been that long since I've gotten it. Anyway, the kit I have to share with you guys today is this beauty from Cherriuki. I believe, shoot, I'm blanking on the name of it. Is it Wisteria? It'll have the name on the inside, don't worry. So she does do these boxes with her branding here and the sticker on the end so you know what's in here. And let's take a look. So I'm very excited. I'm so excited. I'm particularly excited because Jade is now licensing with Cherriuki, which, in case you're curious, yes, depending on contracts, it is totally possible and can be totally above board for, hold on, okay. For the same artist to license with more than one company. So this is above board, just in case you're wondering, you're thinking, wait a second. But this is one of the first kits she's licensed from Cherriuki, and I'm beyond excited because Cherriuki is truly one of my favorite artists. Like, oh my gosh, truly one of my favorites. Now, I got this one in 40 by 55 centimeters, and I believe I got it with square diamonds. So let's take a look. That's the bottom. Okay. Unroll it. There's all the pieces. Okay, let me pull this out first. Okay, okay. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now, before you panic, and I'm gonna get into the rest of this stuff. If you're looking at this and going, that doesn't look like the original artwork, don't fret. Jaded Gem Shop prints her square drill fields with a photo negative effect, which is actually really neat because then it's like you're seeing the artwork come to life in front of you with the true colors on the canvas. And since this has square drills, it's going to completely cover up what's going on in the background, and you're not going to see that photo negative effect. If you want to see this in practice, I actually have a post review of a kit that I did from Jade a little while back called Asleep by Victoria Leal, and you can actually see that in practice because those were square drills also on this photo negative effect. So let me show you what all was included. So we do have our drills here. We'll get into those in just a bit, but look at those happy neutrals. Oh my goodness. Yes, it does. Oh, it does say, by the way, that the name on this was just Wisteria. This is actually a pack of release paper, which that's if you don't like working with the plastic cover, you can peel the plastic cover off. And this is release paper that is safe to put on the glue. It will not stick to the glue. It's a nice inclusion that she does. Do not use wax paper on your canvases. That will stick. Even though that looks almost like wax paper, it's not. You do get a roll of washi tape, Jade green washi tape. I have a video on how and why I use washi tape with my canvases. But basically, sometimes there's a little bit of glue, anyway, that goes past the edge of the drill field a little bit, and I like to cover that with washi tape so that dirt or dust doesn't get stuck in there. I also use washi tape to section off my canvases. I'm excited about this. This is a new to me inclusion because it's been a little bit since I've ordered from Jade, but she had her supplier begin to create and include sticker sheets with her canvases, which I think is a really nice upgrade. So these are a set of pre-cut stickers. So I'm gonna kit up these diamonds into storage containers, and I love that I have pre-cut stickers that I can just kit up really easily. Look at that incredibly beautiful and dreamy original artwork. I'm in love. I am in love. I adore Cherriuki's artwork so much. Now, by the way, if you're looking at the legend and you see we've got the number here, the symbol itself, the DMC code. Now, this is the same DMC code that most diamond painting companies use. It's pretty universal. So I do appreciate that that's included. I did decide to forego ABs in this kit though there is an option to have ABs included in your canvases that you can do as an add-on. The quantity over here is literally just the number of drills that are in this color on the particular canvas. Not totally sure why they included that, but that's okay. Also up here, this is the size. It's 40 by 55 inches, just in case you're curious. That's a little note. Now, you may be noticing that I'm not showing you a toolkit. This is actually deliberate on Jade's part because she is trying to reduce waste. She knows that most diamond painters already have tools, and it's not likely that hers is the very first shop that you've bought from, though she does have some very, very beginner-friendly canvases. But she does have an option for adding on a toolkit if you would like one. And you can always contact her if you have any questions. But yes, adding on a toolkit is always an option. I decided to forego because I have plenty of tools, but that's just an FYI. I actually appreciate that she's trying to reduce waste. Let me take you on a little tour of these canvases, what they look like, their features. So we have the info up here at the top, like the size 40 by 55 centimeters, which I neglected to mention up front. You actually can pick from a variety of sizes. Jade also puts up, it's kind of like a draft of what the render is going to be. But she always, and she says this on the listings, that she always touches it up and cleans it up. It's just to give you a sense for how much detail you're going to get or what something's going to look like at a particular size. But I really appreciate that. So she offers multiple sizes, and she tries not to offer kits in sizes that are not going to do the artwork justice. She also offers all kits in both round and square diamonds, and there's no cost difference. So you can pick which one you want. It's highly, highly customizable. And like I said, you can add on ABs if you want. She even does crops of some of the pieces, which I think is really, really neat and really unique. I feel like she really originated that idea, and it's kind of become one of her trademark sort of things. Not like officially a trademark, but it's one of the things that I love, and I feel like her shop is known for. But I did get this one in like I got the full image in this one, not a crop. Anyway, that's just the kind of FYI, but the title on this again is Wisteria. The artist is Cherriuki. There's their branding, Jaded Gem Shop. Their socials, stay up to date, also sign up for their emails. And then we have the canvas with their jade green border. And here at the very bottom, we've got the thumbnail and the like unit number, SKU, whatever you want to call it. And we have a legend down here at the bottom, but I'm not going to worry about trying to read a legend. I'm just going to use the stickers that it came with. The backing is this nice like short lint or soft lint material. It's laying flat really well. And like I said, she does use poured glue, and her plastic cover is really thick, which is nice. And that is sticky glue. That is super sticky glue. Looking at the canvas itself, so let's get a look at those symbols. The printing is pretty darn clear, in my opinion. I don't typically use a light pad, and I don't see why I would need to with this one either. She's also been receptive to, like, I think on a sleep there might have been a couple of similar symbols, and I let her know, and she had her manufacturer change that. But look at little smiley faces. That's so cute. That's so fun. So lots of confetti. I think it's safe to say that if you get a kit from Jaded Gem Shop, you should be expecting confetti. But here's the thing. I am pretty picky about when I feel like confetti is necessary or when confetti is overkill. Confetti is when, here's actually a really good example, you guys. Okay, so confetti is when you have lots of color changes in a small area, like in our subject's eyes. Lots of color changes in here. The benefit of confetti is that you tend to have some more detail, some nice color blending, that sort of thing. So I'm not mad about confetti. By contrast, some color blocking is nice too, like the skin tone in her face. We all have this same symbol. So color blocking will tend to go a little bit faster because you can use a multi-placer if you like. And confetti, you know, you're gonna be changing out the color in your tray more often and mostly single placing. But like I said, I kind of want both in my canvas. And I think that Jaded Gem Shop does confetti in an appropriate way. The payoff is there. It doesn't make it like blurry or weird color shifts. It's more about just conveying a certain vibe, and it works well for certain styles of artwork. A lot of Jaded Gem Shop's artwork is more of that like soft, sometimes watercolor vibe that I think really lends itself to having more confetti. And it's not just the pure computer rendered confetti that has like weird specks here and there of odd colors that don't seem right. It's confetti that I feel like has a purpose, and the payoff is so good. Like it just looks so, so good. And I saw that in practice when I did Asleep. The kit Asleep was one of the most confetti heavy canvases I've ever worked on, but I tried to make super clear in that review video that I was not mad about it in the slightest, and I thought that it was totally appropriate for the artwork and for the canvas. And so I think it's just good to know maybe what you're getting into if you're someone that loves confetti, or if you don't, know what you're getting into. Like for me, sometimes like a lot of confetti, since it takes me longer, I will gravitate towards like getting smaller sizes from Jaded Gem Shop, because then I'm not trying to work on a massive canvas that is just all confetti. That's going to take me a really long time. So that's what usually is kind of like going on in my mind. But this looks like it's going to be beautiful. And truly, Cherriuki's artwork is the kind of artwork I expect to have lots of confetti. So anyway, let's take a look at these diamonds. Again, here's that color spread. They come in these like Ziploc baggies, which they do have the 1 of 2, 2 of 2. By the way, if you happen to be noticing similarities in some branding, that may be the case. Sometimes manufacturers share a parent company, but Jade uses like a really top-notch tier manufacturer. And that's, I guess, all I'll say about that. But let's take a look at some of these colors. The way they're packaged is kind of in strips. And I did see someone in her Facebook group, there's a Jaded Gem Shop Facebook group, where they're like, what is this number at the bottom? Okay, so the 762 is the DMC. Like, what's the number 8? I guess the number in the bottom corner designates like what machine it came from. So if there's an issue with any of the colors, they can do quality control, which I was like, oh, actually, I was kind of wondering about that at one point too. So I did get these in squares because Jaded Gem Shop's squares are such high quality. They're resin squares, 100% resin squares, which means that they're made of a material that is just fabulous quality. You're gonna get really consistent size and shape on your drills, very minimal trash, and really nice sparkle and finish. I love it. I absolutely love it. And you know what? Jade actually started her shop in part because she was trying to find more companies that offered 100% resin squares, and it was really, really difficult to do. And so she's like, well, no one else is going to do it, then I'm going to do it. And now look at where she is today. So we have all these shades of purple and brown. And like I said, these are heat sealed baggies. I'm going to kit these up into storage containers. It's a little tricky to try to figure out which colors to pull and show you guys, but just every shade of lavender, and there's some peach and pretty pale beiges and browns. Love that. That's kind of just a sampling of what's in that bag. Let me just show you here because pulling them out is not helpful, but you can see if you look in the bags, we truly have very, very minimal visible trash. So I think that these diamonds are going to be fantastic to work with. They look, I mean, they're just like the ones I worked with on the kit Asleep from them. So I am not at all worried about it. I think this is going to be fantastic. And I've never run out of diamonds either. So that's a plus as well. So, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so darn happy. You guys, this is Wisteria from Jaded Gem Shop, licensed from the artist Cherriuki. I got this one in 40 by 55 centimeters. I don't know if, I think this might have been the smallest size that is offered. But I cannot wait to work this up and see how Cherriuki's work is translating with Jaded Gem Shop's rendering touch and overall quality. I'm so optimistic and so beyond excited. Jaded Gem Shop is truly one of my favorite shops to buy from because they offer a lot of artwork that really appeals to me, and it's a really wide variety. There's also a lot of unique artwork there that I don't see offered at other diamond painting companies, so I recommend checking and kind of browsing. There's a lot there on her website. Like this month she's running some specials for Black History Month where artwork that's by POC and of POC that she really is trying to promote. And there's, oh my gosh, there's this really, really beautiful one that I am eyeing that has actually lots of shades of purple in it as well, and like lavender, and is just gorgeous. And even Jade is very particular about getting the rendering just right. She's very quick to go to her manufacturer if she's like, this skin tone doesn't look correct, we need to fix it. Or this area just, it's not working, we need to tweak it. And she's on it. Her customer service and her dedication to quality is on point. And I'm stoked at the artwork that she has to offer, at the quality that she's offering as well. So I will have some more unboxings from her in the future. I have another kit or two from my Green Thursday order, and I cannot wait to get into that one as well. But FYI, she did just start, like literally as of today, which is a Thursday when I'm filming, is doing these weekly drops now. Like on Thursdays is when she's going to do her new releases. So you know when you can expect to see new kits going up on her website. So I love that. I got to go see what she's dropped today. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I will link directly to this kit. I'll also link to my reveal and post review of Asleep in case you want to go and take a look at what a completed kit from Jaded Gem Shop may look like. But let me know if you have any questions at all down in the comments below. I'd be happy to help. Otherwise, though, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, would you mind giving it a thumbs up before you head out? And if you're not already subscribed and want to see lots more diamond painting content from me, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I share new videos. All right, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye.